What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the After Hours podcast with Faction Motorsports. On today's episode, we're bringing you another one from our Final Bout trip. We have Dennis Franklin, also known as Dennis the Menace on Instagram. Dennis the Menace is the Final Bout hype man. He is a grid worker at Final Bout, and he makes all of these events very exciting and honestly just hilarious for everyone. So he's always dressing up as different characters, and when he's flagging cars, he's dancing, he's doing everything. If you haven't seen him, check out his Instagram, Dennis the Menace. You'll understand why we had to have him on. This podcast is sponsored by East Coast Drift School. East Coast Drift School is a driving school focused on learning the art of drifting. Conveniently located at the greatest drifting facility in the United States, Raceway Park in Englishtown, New Jersey. Raceway Park currently has 3 tracks, so you will have a few options to choose from when setting up your lessons. Chris Knapp, who is part of the Raceway Park family, will be your teacher as he guides you through car setup and technique. If you are more of a seasoned driver, East Coast Drift School is also the place where you can get some extra seat time. Chris allows private track time with no instructing as well, so that you can get some test and tune runs in before that big event or competition you have coming up. Instead of spending the night dodging the police with your boys, consider signing up with East Coast Drift School the next time they release their schedule. Chris releases the schedule on the 16th of every month through Instagram. Make sure to check them out, give them a follow, and shoot over a direct message when you are ready to set up a date. You can find them on Instagram at East Coast Drift School. Chase Bays has been a household name in our industry for over 15 years, supplying us with tons of fluid power products such as power steering cooler kits, oil catch cans, engine oil coolers, hydraulic handbrake kits, and of course, their dual piston brake booster delete kits, which fit a wide variety of vehicles. The core values of Chase Bays is function, simplicity, quality, and aesthetic. All of their products are user-friendly and easy to install, while of course looking the part. The quality of their products has only increased over the years, and now with Front Street Drift Club being a sponsored team of Chase Bays, you can guarantee the products are stress tested as well. I'm currently digging their compact intercooler sprayer reservoir kit. This kit includes a pump and pigtail to wire it up to any switch you want. I've been a big fan of sleek looking OEM style intercooler sprayers ever since Subaru had one on the STI, and this kit provides you with what you need to get started. If you need any more info on any of their products, make sure to take a look at their product descriptions. They have some of the most detailed descriptions I've read with tons of information. You can check out Chase Bays products and place your orders directly on our website at FactionMotorsports.com, and make sure to use the coupon code ChaseBaysAfterHours with no spaces to save on checkout. This podcast is also sponsored by Automotive Specialty Wraps. Automotive Specialty Wraps is a company specializing in paint protection film, vehicle wraps, ceramic coatings, and window tinting located in Fair Lawn, New Jersey. Owned and operated by car enthusiasts and drifters, their technicians have over 10 years of experience in the industry. Ceramic coating is one of their specialties and is the service they offer that caught my eye first. In the 60s, NASA and the US military formulated a ceramic coating to be used on spacecraft and planes. This coating would be able to protect them from harsh conditions. Following that, in the early 2000s, ceramic coatings were revamped to be used in the automotive industry. These coatings give your car's paint extra protection while also making it shine. Wax only lasts for a couple of weeks at most, but ceramic coatings last for a year or longer. They perform a full 2-stage polish to the car beforehand to make sure the vehicle is in perfect condition before applying the coating. This service can also be applied to wheels, which would be the best thing you can do to a new set of wheels you just picked up, if you are looking to protect them for years to come. As mentioned, they also offer window tinting and paint protection film installations. Now, everyone knows what window tinting is, but these guys offer carbon or ceramic tinting depending on your needs. Paint protection film, or PPF, is a great idea for those new vehicle owners that want to protect their paint before it gets chipped up driving down the highway. I always suggest having at least the front end done in PPF, like the front bumper, fenders, and hood. ASW is now offering mobile detailing, and this is no basic car wash. It's more of a 2-hour spa session for your car using special soaps designed to extract toxins out of your paint. And the best part is they will come to your house, job, or even to our shop when your car is being serviced to get the wash done. From protecting your tow rig's exterior to full livery installations on your drift car, they have you covered. You can contact them at automotivespecialtywraps.com and make sure to mention our podcast. They are currently offering 10% off mobile washes and tinting services for our listeners. Limitless Auto Fab is a fabrication shop and retailer located in Illinois. They produce bash bars and catch cans for a bunch of popular models in the drifting community. We started selling their products earlier this year and have heard nothing but great things since. Limitless bash bars are honestly the industry standard right now. Fabricated from 1.5-inch mild steel tubes, these bars are designed to take the impact of light collisions in order to avoid or minimize damage to your body or frame. My favorite part about these bash bars is that they are designed in a way that helps hold most aftermarket bumpers up at the correct height. Unlike a lot of other aftermarket bars that require you to either weld additional brackets on or install those big foam rubber pieces to raise the bumpers up to avoid bumper sag. This is a huge pet peeve of mine when installing bash bars at the shop, so I'm really glad about this feature. Gone are the days of trying to keep your rusty rear factory crash bar because you are worried about bumper fitment issues with an aftermarket one. Their bars also come with jacking points and optional license plate brackets, so everything you need is right there from the start. Limitless Auto also sells catch cans for a handful of specific models. These cans are built in-house and chassis specific. We have used these cans before in the shop with no issues, and they look great as well. The guys over at Limitless are on social media as well at limitless_auto_fab. So please make sure to check out their Instagram and give them a follow. They post photos of all the drift cars using their products, from Front Street Drift Club to Animal Style. If you are in the market for a bash bar or catch can, make sure to check out their full product lineup on our website, FactionMotorsports.com. This podcast is brought to you by Faction Motorsports. We are an automotive performance shop located in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Our shop is easy to get to from Route 17, 3, and 21. We are also only 15 minutes away from New York City. Faction Motorsports provides services that include, but are not limited to, performance part installations, suspension overhauls, general maintenance, engine installations, tire mounting and balancing, and custom four-wheel alignments with our in-house Hunter alignment machine. We also stock a range of performance products in-house. From AN fittings and gaskets to complete body kits, we try to stock as many parts as we can to provide quick shipping times for our website customers and same-day pickup for locals. Make sure to shoot us an email if you are looking to set up an appointment or if you are looking for a part that is not up on our website. Our email is sales@factionmotorsports.com. We are also on Instagram at Faction Motorsports.
Malcolm's laying down on the ground. We're all sitting in comfortable chairs. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Faction After Hours. We're to bring you a really, really good one because we had a fun car ride here. We're here with Dennis the Menace, the hype man of the drift community.
Literally.
What's good? What's good? What's up with y'all, man?
I took that quote right from you because earlier we got in the car and he said, I'm the hype man of the drift community, man. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I forgot who he was talking to, but I was like, yo, it's nice to meet you, man. Finally.
Yeah, finally.
For real.
Yeah. I mean, I think we saw you last time, I think, but we didn't really.
Yeah, y'all did.
Yeah, we didn't really talk or anything. So.
Oh yeah, I wore. I think I wore like that one. Yeah, because last year's Final Bout 6, I wore. Yeah, I basically wore Simba's hood. Yeah,
really?
wore like that Japanese wave.
Yeah,
outfit.
the wave.
Yeah. Literally, yeah.
That's
super
sick.
identical.
It was
to
pretty
Simba's
hard to
hood.
miss, dude. I'm not even gonna lie.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know why I knew that too. Like I knew what you were wearing. I don't even know what I wore last week. So that's kind of impressive, man. You really do make your mark like in the community, bro, which is nuts.
Man, for real.
For real. Like I never thought that somebody would be so recognized for doing this all the time. Like, that's the most Dennis-esque move I know on grid. And then it's always like,
Yeah.
Yup.
But dude, it's
Sounds
like
about right. Sounds right.
we didn't even the drift community didn't know we even needed that. And then we saw you. I saw you at one event, and I was like, holy shit, he needs to be at every fucking drift event.
what made you start doing that?
Oh man, woo! That's definitely an amazing story that I just love to tell over and over.
Well, good, because I want to hear.
We're here for it.
Oh yeah, you guys are in for it. Doji on this one, man.
What the hell?
Man. But yeah, basically, you know, I've been to like so many events. Like sometimes it's hard to like keep track because it's like, damn, I've been to so many. It'd be hard to keep track of. Wait, I was at this one, or wait, I remember it. But yeah, basically, Yeah, ever since when I was like 17, maybe 18 years old, I would go to like one of my local circle tracks at like some certain drift events like once a month. One of my homies who used to, or I wouldn't say used to, still does to this day, actually runs Slice Society D-Day events at Jefferson Speedway. Yeah, which is like 30 minutes away from where I live.
Where are you from, by the way?
Yeah, I'm from, a lot of people will always, ask me like, wait, I thought you were from Chicago. Cause, I always hang out with like Simba and like all like the Chicago OG dudes a lot at US Air, which I mean, I understand. Like I get that, which yeah, I'm always with them a lot. But actually, my family is actually, like my dad, my mom, like they're actually based out of Chicago, believe it or not. But ever since they moved out of there, they met and had me. Yeah, I'm actually from Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I was about to say, so it is true. You're from Chicago, no, but you're actually Madison, Wisconsin.
Literally, a Madison boy for sure. Yeah, lived there, pretty much my whole life actually, which is crazy to think about.
So Jefferson is by there.
Yeah, it's like literally 30, 35 minutes away from me. So would go there, hang out with my friend Mark, who had a Toyota Corolla A86. Yeah, he would drift that thing or bring it to like local car meets in Madison. Yeah, literally you were just chopping it up with him, met him, and pretty much just hung out with him a lot at like drift events there. But this is actually where it actually gets good. Coming around like late 2018, I want to say late 2018 when I actually worked at a Toyota dealership with
nice.
One of my heroes actually who I look up to so much and who means a lot to me. His name is Brian Peters. Yeah, shout out to you, Brian. You every time I always hang out with him and he just be seeing me like how I've been driving so much and going to like all these events. He just be so stoked for me. Like, I gotta shout him out because he's the reason why I do what I do today. It's like, Brian, you're listening to this. It's all your fault, bro.
You ruined Dennis's life single-handedly. No, dude, isn't it cool that you can like not pinpoint, but to identify somebody who kind of had that impact in your life?
Yeah.
Like without this Brian Peters
Literally.
character, would you be doing like this stuff still, you think?
I mean, I feel like I would in a way, yeah. I mean, I've always like loved drifting ever since I was like, I want to say 6 or 7.
Whoa.
Although this is like hella cliche, but growing up playing Midnight Club, Need for Speed, and even watching Fast and the Furious, specifically Tokyo Drift, because Tokyo Drift is definitely the best Fast and Furious film.
That is not cliche, bro. That is literally all of us, dude. Like that is all of our.
Yeah,
not
it's a pretty common story.
a majority of our stories are kind of like that, and like,
Yeah.
give me a quote from Tokyo Drift right now.
There's a guy in there with a paw that owes me some money. A paw? Go give me my money. Okay.
Yo, it's always good when you ask for quotes for those movies because, like, remember when
We know him, yeah. Frankie.
I did a random one that no one thought of.
shocked the fuck out of me.
And that one I would have never thought of.
I would have never thought of that one. Mine would have done. I don't care if you're in bed with Beyonce.
Yo.
I call you show.
Yeah, that's my friend Dustin's favorite line. He always says that.
Goated.
Dude, I
Super
remember
goated.
watching that movie. I'm like, damn, man, how kind of serious? How it's kind of serious like that.
Oh, man.
But dude, that's what's nice is that since we all have that story, it is kind of cliche and cheesy if you think about it, because like now we chased our dreams, right? God forbid we have fun,
Right?
But like
Literally.
since we have that commonality, it's kind of we can do shit like that. Like, give me a quote real quick. Like, match my freak. Like, and you did.
Yeah.
But so you started watching all the normal. I'm sure you watched Initial D.
Oh,
And you had a drift team called Wanderer, and I know you played Tokyo Extreme Racer. You had to have.
I mean, okay. You guys are probably gonna roast my ass for
We're
this.
not roasting you for shit, Dennis.
I know of it for sure, but I'm gonna be dead ass with y'all. I never played that game.
For real?
Only because
You had no idea what I was saying?
I mean, I knew what you were saying. It's just like I never really found a copy of that game like ever growing up. So
I didn't
it's
play it
like-
until I was 28.
Yeah.
That was last year.
I didn't hear about it either. So but way later.
That Wanderer name though, and it really was a pretty early game to have a bunch of customization in it. And
Oh, yeah.
because I had it on my I found my old PSP.
Oh,
and like
That was on there.
I missed
no,
mine.
there was yes. But it was I didn't
wow.
know that it was like the full ass game. Like I thought it was like a PSP version. You remember when
Yeah.
PSP came out?
Hell yeah.
Did you
I
have a
used,
PSP?
I used to have a PSP. I
How
played
great was
Midnight
that thing,
Club
dude?
on there. Played
Oh, wow.
Need for Speed. Oh, man. The list just
Dude,
goes
that
on
was a
and on and
crazy
on.
piece of technology.
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
It was
as you were
so
talking
ahead of
about
its
it.
time.
Yeah.
Need for Speed was my game.
That thing had Wi-Fi on it and everything.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could play with people on the internet. On
Yeah.
that.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
On the
was
go.
crazy.
On the go.
And then cell phones came out. And
Yep. And but no, that game, like it was all just about gapping people.
Yeah.
You had to like
It was
build
a highway.
You had to build the
Yeah.
gap
Definitely.
long far enough, and then you
Yeah.
would win.
Oh,
and there's a
yeah.
team on there called Wanderer. So as soon as you said Wanderer, and the name of the team Wanderer that specific team was like the bad boy team. It was like oh, you got to beat the Wanderer here.
That-
And it's like
oh,
and it's like some ultra fast dude. You know? And like I saw that name and I was like, this guy. So what did you guys just call? You just liked the name Wanderer? That's even cooler, I
Well,
think.
pretty much how that came to be, well, I really got it kind of goes back to like 2011. This is like way before I actually like knew my closest friends back at home. They like one of them used to have a Mark III Toyota Supra, and one of them also used to have a Mazda RX-8 that they used to drift around a lot at another circle track that was like quite some distance away from them, but that track no longer exists though, unfortunately.
A lot
But
of circle tracks, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's like literally the only thing that was close by us. Yeah, they would always hit that a lot. My homie Mark, who runs the Slice Society events at Jefferson Speedway I mentioned earlier. Yeah, shout out to you, Mark. Yeah, he would host those events, and yeah, they if I can remember the timeline correctly, yeah, they were the ones that used to like drift a lot. But then when I was like, I was 18 years old, like a fresh out of high school student. I worked at a Honda dealership actually, and that's how I met my best friend Vince and my other best friend Foodie. Yeah, pretty much, literally just one random day, or actually not one random night, because I was working the late shift at Honda for sure as a lot porter. Yeah, they
Lock porter? What?
lot porter, like the guy
lot
who moves
porter.
the cars around and
Yeah,
whatnot.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did that, and they pretty much like played like some old YouTube videos when they used to like drift back in like 2011, 2012, 13-ish. And I was just like, holy shit, like this is, I'm like, what? Like this what y'all used to do and shit? And I was just like super intrigued. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, like we all like started hanging out so much. And man, yeah, those guys, they really, really made a huge impact in my life too, where it's like they had like a bunch of sick cars. And I'm also trying to think if I can remember the timeline. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of have really bad memory, but
Dude, no,
there's
you're
just some
giving
key
years.
things.
You're giving years, and
Yeah.
that Frankie loves
I'm
years.
sitting over here like, Dennis, how old are you?
I was about to say, I actually just turned 25 like 2
Okay.
weeks ago.
That
Yeah.
helps me figure out things
Yep.
a lot too with the timelines, because I'm like, okay, so, and you said you were into cars when you were like 6?
Yeah. A lot of people think I'm like much, much older.
I was thinking you were around my age, like 33 or something.
Damn,
really
that
33.
I just-
yo,
Actually,
whoa,
no. The highest I've gotten like age-wise was 35, believe it or not.
Yeah, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just saying
no,
because you
I
know
know you
Simba
ain't.
and everything. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe he's somewhere.
And
my
again,
age.
like I feel like everywhere I look, dude, you're just there. So I'm assuming like you've been doing this
that's what I'm
for
thinking too.
long. So I'm just like, damn, he just be tapped in with everywhere. Like he's just traveling around.
Yeah, like you're only 25 and you've been like,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Almost. How many tracks would you say? Have you ever counted before you've been to?
Actually, wait, Jefferson, USA, Jesus Christ.
You mentioned Medford too,
Oh, yeah.
and that ain't exactly around the corner.
yeah.
Speed Sports in Texas, OSW, some other track in Florida. I want to say
E-Town yet?
No.
Don't you worry. Don't
I've been
you
wanting
worry.
to go to E-Town for the longest time. That's
Don't you worry, bro.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude, bro. I want to visit E-Town so bad. Only
Yeah.
because I
Well,
love my
bro.
East Coast homies so much. That and also growing up watching Haggard Garage and Bryce and Miata, like back in
You're-
the good old days.
Dude,
yeah.
tell me how awesome that was. Like the early Haggard videos, and I get to see Rudnick sometimes, like randomly in
yeah.
passing,
Of
and I
course.
still am like, dude, like that's Rudnick. Like,
Right.
and I know Malcolm watches Rudnick still.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
But
He knows what's up.
yeah, like that really gave. I'm gonna say because I'm not 30.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're
Our
29, but you're literally in the middle.
But like our gen of like car people, those videos were one of the first videos where I was like, bro, we can do this.
Right? Literally.
I just remember calling Chris. Do you remember the video where they turboed that Mazda Protege?
Oh, that video is everything, bro. Me and my best friend, like literally in high school, I swear to God, we would literally not do no classwork, no homework,
God
no
damn it,
shit,
Dennis.
no nothing. All we do is just boot up Haggard Garage, we'll boot up Ken Block, jit kind of videos.
Yeah.
May Ken Block rest in peace.
Yeah.
But that's all we would literally just watch, just Haggard Garage and Ken Block videos.
They
But,
turboed that car, and it told
Yo.
me you can kind of do whatever you want if you
kinda.
want to just try a little bit.
I mean, it may not work the best,
That's-
but I mean, you can do the damn thing.
I called Chris, like one of the main techs at Faction.
Yeah.
My best friend fucking calls me, or I called him at the time and said, "Yo, watch this video really quick. Google, type this in, because I'm not texting him a link. Like
Oh,
I didn't
bro.
know. I don't think YouTube
Yeah.
had
Oh,
that capability maybe yet, but
yeah.
I texted him and I'm like, dude, we can do this. I remember it to this day. I'm like, bro, this is all we do every day. We need to start doing it.
I feel like that probably created who you are, Carl, because you're a very like we could do this.
Yeah.
Like you know.
I think I wanted to do something like that, and I saw them do it, and it gave me like they were my outlet. Like I would
yeah.
watch their videos. What's his name? Cam,
Oh yeah, Cam,
the one guy,
yeah.
and Orion. But
Orion,
Cam
yeah.
specifically, I don't know why, but he had like the S13
Yep. I
and the
remember that
E36.
down. Yep.
And I was like, dude, those are kind of really nice cars.
Oh, yeah.
And like, how are they doing this?
Right.
Like, they're probably like hauling mad hours and just
Yo.
fucking getting stuff together just so
Oh,
they could
yeah.
do stuff.
Literally.
What a good dude. I'm thinking about that. What a good time to be alive that was, bro.
Oh, it was the glory days, man.
Like 2014, 2015.
Right. Yep. I was
Yeah,
literally just
man.
like a freshman or a sophomore in high school at the time. When
Yeah.
I was watching them, and man, I ain't gonna lie, there was a time where I really, really wanted to be like those guys.
Yeah. Dude, but I mean, would you think that years ago that you would be doing what you're doing now?
And if you would have told me years ago that I'd be the hype man of the drift community, traveling all over the place, yeah, I probably would have just looked at you crazy. I ain't even gonna lie.
Dude, like, because again, you're right at the front line, bro. Like, you're kind
Yeah.
of seeing what the hell is going on every
Yeah.
single time.
Right? Yeah.
So it was only a matter of time till you start. When did you start drifting? When did that come into play? Because
So pretty much when I wouldn't say, actually, if we go back to, I want to say late 2019, yeah, when I used to have my red 8th gen Honda Civic SI, which I used to, not gonna lie, definitely did used to kind of street race back in them yesteryears, but I would also like autocross it and even take it to the drag strip.
that is
have some
that is like
fun.
Honda Civic City, dude. Everything you
yeah.
just named there is what Honda Civic activity is.
Yeah,
bro.
pretty much. I do some Honda activities for sure.
You definitely like shifting like din, 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 din,
Yep, I was that guy. I mean, I still do be that guy sometimes in my EP3 that I daily drive.
Your daily is an EP3. You mentioned you had a Civic again still.
Oh, yep. I have a 2003 Honda Civic SI that I daily drive.
Is it silver?
It is.
My brother has a silver one too.
Really?
Every ED3 owner has a silver one.
It's either silver or blue.
Yeah,
It's always those two colors for sure.
The blue
that I
is
always see.
nice.
The
blue is
blue
hot.
is kind of
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about Hondas, but that blue is nice.
Yo.
But so the Civic. You had the Civic.
So
street
yeah,
racing it.
I had the Civic. This is like right around the time when my hero Brian, he told me to go to Final Bout Gallery 2019 when Sexy Nights came.
Yeah.
Like he talked it up. Then actually, what really caught me into going because he bought in one of his friends' drift cars to work, and I was like fangirling over it. It was a LS swapped RX-8, and I was like, "Holy shit, this thing is sick!" And asking him questions about it, and next thing you know, he tells me that we knew the same group of people in our area. He used to do like Formula D, and I'm just like, "What? You used to do Formula D, but you're over here as a lead tech at a Toyota dealership. Like, what are you doing, guy?"
Is this Brian Peters still?
Yeah, still
What the
Brian
fuck,
Peters.
dude? Brian
yeah.
Peters is the plug right now.
Yeah, for real. Like,
I feel like I know that guy.
oh yeah.
I don't know. Brian Peters is such a familiar name. Like, what does he do in Formula D?
I was about to say the car that I remember he used to drive a lot, even in Final Bout in the early days, like Final Bout 1, he had a blue FC RX-7 that was 2J swapped actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
That was the car. I'm not sure.
What team was he on then?
I want to say his team at the time. Sorry, Brian, if I butcher this, but I think it was Dollar Whisker, I want to say. How about it?
What in the fuck name?
Yeah.
What is it? Dollar Whisker?
Yeah. I just remember seeing the sticker. And
Yeah,
it was Dollar Whisker.
Something,
wanna say,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah. Okay. I kind of remember.
That's just what I vividly remember just from seeing that sticker.
Yeah,
in his,
yeah.
NB Miata that he drifts here and there from time to time.
wow.
Damn,
Yeah.
hold on, wait. Actually, I take back the fact that it's Dollar Whisker because now that it's Dollar Whisker, I'm never forgetting what that is.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, dude, Dollar, I know that shit. Brian Peters. My boy.
That car sounds familiar too.
Oh, yeah.
And for Frankie, though, he was at Final Bout 1.
I was
So,
at
like,
Final Bout 1, but I wasn't driving, but I was
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That's why I'm
yeah.
like, I'm trying to see if it's going to like trigger
Trigger
a
it.
core memory for
The
you or
name,
something. Just
the
like,
name doesn't, but
just like hit one of these real quick where it's like,
yeah, no.
but it didn't, I guess. A 2J swap FC, how
that-
many years ago? That
yeah.
sounds like it would stick out.
that sticks out.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he said that thing for, I'm not sure if he has it now, but the motor, pretty much the whole drivetrain, our good friend Alex, actually, who hosts daily drift competitions at US Air, he actually has that whole drivetrain in his wide body IS 300 now. So I guess it kind of still lives on, but the chassis itself, I don't know what the hell he's done with it. He either got rid of it or it's just in the shop, just abandoned, collecting dust.
Yeah.
I'm not really too sure, but it still lives on though.
But then, so that was your gateway there.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then you were hooked.
Ever since, I literally just said, screw it. I'm just going to hop in my 8th gen Honda Civic Si, drove 2 hours up north of Shawano. Was there, bought a ticket at the gate, and next thing you know, I literally see, I see Shed Dynasty, I see, Garage Moon Power, Animal Style.
Which
Literally.
event was this? Which one?
Oh, this was Final Bout Gallery 2019. This is
19,
the
yeah.
first time I ever went to US Air in general. Just
That was a sick event
oh
too.
yeah, it was. I saw Sexy Nights and all their cars, and I'm just like, damn. I got to meet Risky Devil because they were definitely like me and my best friends back at home. Like we've always looked up to them a lot, like the Junk House days and all that stuff.
I learned about that stuff so late. I feel like if I watched it like when I was really like getting into it, it would have like accelerated.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because again, like I don't know why. I can't even really think, but like I don't even know if we were watching a lot of drift videos back then.
Oh yeah.
You know who I used to watch a lot when I got into drifting? This guy, I don't know if he's still doing anything drifting related, but his name was Offbeat Garage. His name was Adele. He's from California. Had a 240SX build. One thing that about his channel that I liked was like, one, low key, pretty funny guy.
Oh yeah.
He made an intro and it hits so hard because he would just like
Yeah.
turn around at the camera like this. Like and he would just was a younger guy that was doing stuff that seemed a little bit more feasible. Like he was showing us that it was feasible.
Why does that name ring a bell?
Yeah, Offbeat Garage.
I swear it rings a bell.
He aired up his rear tire. So he took that car to Horse Thief Mile. I remember we were going to go drifting for one of the first times, me and Chris. He took it to Horse Thief Mile, big track, dual cam KA, all on 15s on Crown Vic wheels. This hatch.
What?
15-inch Crown Vic wheels, and he was like, "Yeah, I was having trouble sliding, so I aired up the tires to 60 psi." And me and Chris, mind blown.
That was the first time you heard about air pressure.
We were like, 60 psi. The sidewall says 40. What are we doing? Like, and then that he just kept doing mods and stuff. And I remember I checked on his page, I think like years ago, and he was doing like Miata off-road stuff. So I was like, oh damn, I don't know if he's drifting anymore. But really intelligent guy. He worked on cars really well, built the cage, built this, built that. I was like, damn, bro. Like this guy's really doing it. I hope that I don't know if this would ever travel to him, but always doing good. Like he had this other friend who is kind of still prevalent in the drifting community. His name's like Nikita.
What kind of car?
Hatch, taillight said send nudes, vert.
I don't know.
Or at 13,
the thing is, I didn't watch YouTube till like fucking 4 years ago, I feel like.
I know, you just made one of the most iconic drifting videos and then like left YouTube.
No, I just never I never watched it. But I learned about all these guys from Carl and Malcolm and other people, and I'm like hearing Carl talk about it, I'm like that the way he talks about it, I'm like, these people inspired you. Like, pretty
Dude,
crazy.
we didn't really have any guidance.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask my mom or dad. Like,
right.
Like, it's just like it's crazy how influential, I guess, YouTube is.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
It's a pretty. I don't know if you guys would agree to this, but it like shortcuts the part where I have to go meet you, and like figure out and talk to you about it. It's a shortcut because you're providing information in the video that I'm assuming is not clickbait.
Definitely.
And then there you are, like Jimmy's videos.
Jimmy is so
faction
good.
The faction videos are good too. People use the faction videos. Okay, the thrash racing sizing.
That video was a good one. I will admit that.
See, so like that kind of shit is stuff that people will look at later on. Years go by and people might not even know about that video, and then they'll just come up one day.
You know what it was? It was like when I was watching YouTube and learning about cars, it was always like just a random dude in his garage. You don't even see his face. And he's just turning a wrench on something, and you're like, oh, that's how you do that. And then the video ends.
Oh yeah.
And it's like 10 seconds. And like that's what we had to go off of, or forums.
But I like that now.
Yeah, because now it's like they make a whole brand for themselves, so you get to know the person and everything, which is fine. It's cool.
Definitely.
It's just different.
It is different, but those videos that you're talking about are funny to me because it's exactly that.
Yeah.
It's some dude, and he's like, today let me just get
Literally. And then he drops the light on his face.
Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
And then and those how-to videos, tell me if I'm wrong too, but the instructions were a lot more vague.
Oh yeah.
So like, and I used to hate that, but the older I get, I'm like, thank God, I'll go figure this out. Thank you so much.
Exactly.
Like, it's like, all right, we're gonna take off the something basic. We're gonna take off the caliper here. All right, the caliper's off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Instead of like,
now we're gonna take the caliper off and we'll catch back with you guys later. It's like, bro.
Now it's. All right, guys, we're going to take the caliper off. You're going to need a 10 mil, 12 mil, 14 mil, and you're going to take off this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, and this bolt off, which is great.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Amazing.
But when I got to sit through a 16-minute intro.
That.
Anybody got time for that shit?
No. Everyone, you always see the videos that are real short. People will be like, thank you for making this clear and short.
Literally.
Like, those are always the first comments. Yeah.
Real.
How are you learning how to, like, work on your cars now? Because we followed all the way to Jefferson. You've now made it to your first final bout for real with the K20Z3 LSD Trans 2008 Honda Civic SI. That what I'm gonna guess was orange. Was it the orange? The dark burnt orange. It's like not a bright orange. It's like a red almost.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Is it that color?
It's like a brightish red. Yeah, it was red. Had like a Honda factory performance body kit on it, and I had TE37s on it too.
Oh,
shit.
damn.
Oh, yeah.
My fault,
Damn.
gang.
Holy shit.
I was definitely peak Dennis right there in the car scene. Until, dumbass 20-year-old Dennis decided to trade it in for a clapped out Nissan 350Z.
Damn.
It was like dark purple. It was gutted, had a cage. It was slammed on some Fortunatos, stock wheels.
Oh no! Somebody walked away with. Somebody wanted to get out of the drift game.
Yeah.
and they got a good daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, only
it's-
from the dude who I traded it, he like flips cars for a living, and I'll never forget. Me and my best friend went there to like some fucking airport hangar in Kenosha.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I only know Kenosha because it's that 70s show. Just
I only
I know
know
that's in-
Kenosha because of airport stuff.
I know that's
big
in
over there.
Wisconsin. Like
Yeah, we passed it. I think.
Kenosha, Wisconsin. Bro.
Yo.
That's where Eric Foreman lives.
Definitely. Yeah, we went there and literally just, I mean, I knew it was kind of a Z, but ever since I went to Final Bout and started going to like Club FR events at US Air a lot, and I'm just like, I really want to commit to this now. Because I got so bored and just sick and tired of just like front wheel drive, like just, dealing with my local Madison car scene. It was just like, I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa. That's how I was feeling.
So you were just going to these events to spectate and meeting people and
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I did that and got the Z, street drove it home, which was I'll never forget. It was
How far?
from Kenosha to Madison, it was like an hour and 30 some minutes.
Okay, this is a good test drive length. Like shit can go bad in that time.
Yo, definitely.
Okay, and so
Literally just
how-
interstate driving the whole time.
But you made it.
Oh yeah. We
Okay.
made it safe
All
and
right.
sound.
Thank God.
but
Oh,
it was memorable.
Very memorable. But also, I'm just
The
like
flashbacks in your eyes right now.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The real flashbacks was I haven't really had the chance to, because this was like, I want to say, this is October or November 2019. Yeah, literally pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Then, it got cold. Never had the chance to like take it to the track or drift it. I basically just stored it in my mom's garage, and she was real pissed at me for getting rid of my Honda Civic for a clapped out ass 350Z. Stored it there most of the time, and literally as spring came, during COVID, because the whole world was just out of control at the time, and I was gonna eventually take it to US Air for a drift day, but at the time, who knew what drift events were gonna be like. And it was also at the time I got laid off from the Toyota dealership that I used to work at. With
Damn you, Toyota.
Barrier.
God damn.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, well, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wasn't really that much of an essential worker, so I was like, whatever. Yeah, so I sold the 350Z. I actually, oh, God.
What? No, this sounds good. This sounds good. What happened?
So, after I got laid off from Toyota, and this is also around the time when the government was giving out them good old stimulus checks, collecting unemployment.
What a great time.
Yeah, collected that. This is around like Mother's Day, actually. I asked my mom if she could follow me to Chicago, Illinois, because the dude who wanted to buy my car so bad, literally, I think he lived in like Michigan, I want to say. So we met halfway in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, street drove that thing all the way from Madison to Chicago, which is like a 2-hour and 30-minute drive. Very, very sketchy. Just slam, just
Bouncing.
Oh, bouncing the whole time. I'll never forget.
You were not on the Silvers coilovers back then.
No.
I was on them good old Fortunatos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which actually are not bad
Yeah,
usually.
really not bad.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Although my car was clapped as hell, but still, like I really enjoyed them coilovers.
Yeah.
The amount of times I will hit up my local business park and we'll go street drifting.
Oh, so you did get to mess around.
Yeah, a little, but
Okay.
me sucking ass and
Yeah.
didn't really know much. Yeah.
I was worried that you bought it and then COVID hit and you got rid of it and didn't even get to drift.
I mean, kinda, but still, I sucked. I literally would just go to like some spot and I would just suck ass at doing donuts and figure eights. I was basically just being like, on some old slideshow takeover shit.
Yeah.
But like you're by yourself, so it's like, maybe with some friends, but like you weren't.
Oh yeah.
Target locked.
I would literally, if I had the chance, although it was cold, like I was just like, I guess I'll take the car for a drive, like hit up this spot, just because it was cold as hell and I really couldn't drive it anywhere. So I'll literally just drive it around the block or so. Then it's like, I've had my fun. Time to put this shit up. It's too cold.
Yeah.
So I do that and.
So you went to go sell it. You drove it down there.
Yeah, drove it to Chicago. Yeah, me and the dude, went on a test drive and he enjoyed it. Like, I mean, he knew it was kind of a missile drift car, but I swear to God, I'll still never forget to this day too. Like literally after I sold the car to him, went back to Madison and he was in Michigan. He literally hits me up. Literally, like a few hours later, is like, dude, this is the best drift car in the world.
Oh, wow.
He sends me a video of him like drifting at like some junkyard or some compound. I'm like in my head, I'm just like, why the fuck would you send me this? I mean, it's your car. I mean, you signed the title, okay, cool, whatever. But it's like, bro, why would you send me this? Like,
yeah, it's kind of weird.
Like, I don't give a damn. I'm just like,
dude, I know if I just sold the car and the kid texts me back, I thought that was gonna go so different. Because when people hit you up after you sell them something, usually a chunk of the time it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Sounds like he got happy. So So then you moved from that to where? The IS right away?
Oh no, so still,
you mentioned G35 earlier, so that's why I'm like, did he have other cars?
So spring 2020, I sold the Z. I was what the hell was I driving at the time? Oh yeah, I had my my amazing Honda Accord that I daily drove that I missed so much with the good old slipping trans. And I drove that mofo everywhere for drift events. I drove it to Minneapolis. I drove it to Chicago. Drove it all over Wisconsin. I think I drove it to Michigan. Maybe not.
With the slipping trans?
Yeah.
The whole time?
I even drove it to Iowa for a drift event. It lasted me like, I want to say 2 years.
You just named like 7 states, and 2 years is kind of a short period of time to be driving like 19 hours around, Dennis.
I feel like shit's about to take off in the story. Like, like.
so your Honda Accorded up now, like, and you pretty much, how many miles were that? You named like 7. That's got to be like at least 10,000 miles.
Oh yeah,
worth of driving.
Sounds
just trips, just trips.
Yep.
Not even just like you going every day, just randomly driving.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
What a trooper, Honda Accord. What a vehicle.
I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely one of the beater cars I miss so much.
I had one too, but I feel like they really made that car for tall people for real. Like it was fitted for like a little bit taller people.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not that tall. I'm only like 5'11" or so. Yeah, not even 6 feet.
Brother, no, don't. Malcolm.
Only say that just because I have a lot of
said I'm not even
friends.
that tall, bro.
Even I'm over here like 5'11" is tall.
As tall as hell.
Yeah.
That's 6'2" in the winter when you got the Timberonis on, dude.
True. Yeah,
what the heck?
You
got
point.
the butters on, you're going to be 6'2".
I only say that just because I have 6'2", 6'3". Shit, one of my other good friends is like 6'6".
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have so many tall friends. That's why I'm just like, I'm short as hell.
I forget sometimes, which is wild. Like, I don't realize I'm short as hell until we take a picture together, and then I'm like,
dude,
fuck, I look dumb.
I used to be short, then now all my friends are Filipino, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm tall now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's so weird.
A lot of my homies are Hmong, Cambodian, and they're just like, 5'9", 5'8", maybe shorter than that. And I'm just like, oh, okay, I feel good about
5'11" is a good height.
You know what's sick? Earlier, or maybe when we were at Extreme Graphics for the pre-meet.
Yeah.
Martino walks up to me, and someone else, it might have been Austin, Jimmy's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Austin.
I guess like team.
Yeah, he's a videographer pretty much.
Videographer, friend, family. But we're all standing there, and Mike just walks up and goes, this right here, this is good height. This is good height right here. And I look at him and I'm like, yo, you know what? I actually kind of do feel way taller now. Like, this feels really weird. Like, but I never realized that shit. Like, that kind of thing. But okay, fuck. Honda Accord is for tall people. That's the only reason why we doubt that.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, no.
I do know that the transmissions slip all the time, though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
definitely mine.
transmissions
I mean, I knew that when I bought it from a good homie of mine at the time. But I mean, hey, I really needed a beater car at the time because, literally bought it 2 days after I got my 350Z. Believe it or not. Yeah.
Oh, so you knew you needed a daily.
You probably picked up the Z and you were like, yeah, this ain't going to work.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's probably what it was.
I was like, because the red Civic at the time, it was my only car. Yeah, and I still, street drove it everywhere, took it to work.
Well, that's different though, bro. You're not throwing this thing at the direction of a curb, hoping not to hit it.
Yeah, true.
I have fucked up front wheel drive cars with curbs.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah, dude, bad. Dude, it's just because I thought there was an in between period that when you had the front wheel, like the Civic.
Oh yeah.
That, bro, you meet your friends that drift. All of a sudden, you drop everyone off, and now you're like, damn, I just want to. And then the front wheel drive car does that, and then you try to go get on the gas again, and then you're like,
yeah.
And you're like, oh, damn it, this is whack. I need to get out of this.
And the amount of times I've snow drifted my front wheel drive cars.
Oh, hell yeah.
My Neon.
Neon?
Yep. A 2001 Dodge Neon.
Oh,
base
my.
model was my first car when I was 16.
Yeah.
Dude, the Neon.
The Neon.
Yeah.
Talk about Need for Speed.
The only other person who has been on this podcast that has mentioned the word neon is Halcyon Photo because he has one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Dude, I also love watching his videos growing up a lot because I'm also like went to car shows a lot. Yeah, Tuner Evolution. Yeah. First time I went, I was like a 18-year-old kid at the time too. Yeah, went to Tuner Evolution Chicago 2017, and I remember meeting one of my favorite Instagram models who I love so much. Still,
oh my word!
To this day, yeah,
said, oh my
Faith
word.
Monroe.
Oh, wait, thick ass blonde shorty. Yeah. I might know. I don't dabble in that. You know what I'm saying? Just happened to
now
know.
Malcolm's laughing down there.
Just happened to notice. Malcolm might know her too, to be honest. Yeah, you do, bro. Yeah, you do. I'll pull up a photo. You're gonna know.
So you got to meet her there?
Yep.
That's cool.
I actually went to that car show with my mom, actually.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, so I pretty much took my mom to her first car show, and she enjoyed herself and understood like why I really love going to those things.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, it was.
I think I might have went to a Tuner Evo and met. I don't know if she's still around, but there was this Instagram model named Tiana G, bro.
Okay.
Oh, you going through the archive right now?
I'm about to say, I'm going through the archive.
Tiana G. I don't know if she's still around, but dude, she had some yams on her, dude.
Okay.
No way you gotta you had to have known. I'm not a big Instagram model person, but I remember going to that car show and like I was just like, whoa, like god damn, like, and again, definitely remember that one. Like it was Tuner Evo or it might have been Week Fest.
Tuner Evo and like
no, it was Weck Fest or Week Fest, whatever you want to call it.
We still don't know the name.
Yeah,
For real.
No, but I definitely remember
I
that.
just go with both.
Yeah.
But okay, so you 18, you meet Faith,
Yep.
and now your mom knows why you're going to car shows.
Yep, pretty much. Back when I had my Integra GSR sedan when I was 18, and
Wait, you had mad cool cars. What the
man,
fuck?
dude.
I had a GSR too, but mine was 2-door.
Oh man, mine was a 4-door. It was a white 4-door Integra GSR sedan. It had gray leather interior. I lowered it on some Roto Slipstream wheels.
Ah, right.
It was one of those cars that I missed so much. Yeah, it was like my second car. Like I had the Neon and the Integra. Yeah, I bought it like spring 2018, I want to say. Yeah, I bought it then, but then 6 months later down the line, unfortunately, I got T-boned in a car accident, and I almost died.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they said if I would have hit the light pole or if I would have hit the light pole, I could have died. And the airbags didn't go off. Literally just got T-boned by a 2018 Cadillac Escalade.
Holy shit.
I was devastated.
Did that affect how you viewed cars at all, or like driving? I know a lot of people get in accidents and then like.
I mean, for a while it did, but since this was like many motherfucking moons ago, it's like, I'm over that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, but still, it was just like, it was one of those cars that I really miss so much. And even in my local like car scene in Madison, when all the folks would bring their Hondas, I was definitely the talk of the town.
Oh, that's that guy.
Even some of the dudes with like built Hondas, they would always, were curious and they just love my car. I'm just like, man, I'm literally just like this 18-year-old kid with a clean ass Integra GSR sedan.
You know what? Like, wait. How did the quarters look? Is this why? How did the quarters look? The back, right where the rear bumper meets.
Rust free.
Ooh.
That's why.
Yeah.
You're gonna have OG Honda people looking at their. I always walk up, and if I'm cool with the owner first, I walk up and I'll put my hand right in the rear quarter section and just
Give
grab,
it a little feel. Give it a little feel.
just give it a little slap and tickle just to make sure it's not all Bondo. And then, like, if you see one too that. At least my Integra came with them, but there's these like rubber strips that come inside the wheel well. Mine had that, and the first thing I did when I picked it up was rip them all off.
Because it traps water?
Yeah, like it will hold the water, the salt, everything. And then when I bought my GSR, it was a California car that was in Connecticut.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, that car was probably one of the nicer cars I've ever owned, probably.
Yeah.
Matching VINs, matching motor, matching trans. Every panel had the VIN.
That is amazing.
I just didn't want one that had stolen shit on it because I didn't want to, like, I didn't know what the repercussions were for that back then. Like, I was a kid. I'm like, if I have something stolen, they might arrest me.
Yeah.
Like,
for real.
But, dude, damn, that sucks about the Integra. One, glad you're okay.
Oh, yeah. Thanks,
Two,
man.
what did the Integra, like, open you up to? Like, because now you had to get another car.
Oh, yeah.
Or did it go to the Civic right away?
Pretty much, after my accident with the Integra, this was like, I want to say, fall 2018 is when it happened. Pretty much, got cashed out by my insurance. Yeah, saved that along with, just saving up paychecks throughout the winter. But then when spring 2019 came, that's when I pretty much bought the red 8th Gen Civic SI.
Yeah.
And that's when I started to pop back out again in the car scene.
Making plays.
Yo, pretty much.
Dude, from Integra to SI, that was probably...
Oh, it was a big jump. Ever since I had that 8th Gen, I was like, yep, I'm definitely going to be that K is the way guy.
Oh, my.
It's like, I understood the hype.
And those, since they have the good trans, like you could launch it and it would do because I had an open diff in my GSR. I didn't know anything about LSD or whatever the fuck. I wanted to do ITR trans on it, dude. Back then, you could have bought an Integra Type R trans for $600.
Yes, dude.
I wish I knew more about Hondas. This shit sounds sick.
Dude, it was fun.
Dude.
But then
I still love my Hondas to this day.
What ended up happening is you do this launch and you don't get the like with an open diff, it's just and then it'll catch, and then an 8th Gen went by once and did it because there's a factory 2-step. It's not technically 2-step, but if you have it in neutral or first and the clutch in, it'll only rev to 5.
Oh yeah,
which happened to be perfect. Let it go.
Yeah.
Dude, those cars were sick. And as donor cars, they were perfect.
Wait, so what year did you have? The red one?
Oh, what year that I bought the red Civic?
But what year was the car?
Oh, the year of the car?
Yeah.
It was the 2008.
2008.
Which was the newest car that I've ever owned.
So is that engine the same one that's in an RSX or something?
Mm-hmm. They had little differences.
Yeah, little slight differences, but relatively the same.
That was the car I wanted. I remember that.
Dude, me too.
Yeah.
I wanted
The RSX?
RSX.
I had an RSX. The RSXy?
RSX.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it was called the RSXy, dude, because I didn't have the one you probably wanted.
Type S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a base.
Okay.
purple, like blueberry looking thing, and I got it from a pastor.
Oh,
It had Tanabe springs,
Wait, what?
stock struts.
He did all this?
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah,
Pastor?
Yeah. It was an auto, and
That's
it had a
sick.
Tanabe medallion exhaust.
Yeah.
That's a good exhaust.
Yeah, it is.
Hell
It is.
yeah.
Tanabe medallion exhaust. Everything else bone stock.
Damn.
Oh,
The
my
radio,
goodness.
everything, and then I used it to commute an hour every day.
I know where all those church donations were going now.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I
Tanabe
bought it for really
exhaust.
cheap. The hatch had this huge like I don't even know how. So you ever look at a dent and you're like, how the fuck does that happen?
Yeah,
I have
right.
no idea
Literally.
how this happened. It was the most strange shape, and it was like in the weirdest spot.
Probably hit it with a cross. Or some
Maybe.
shit. Yeah,
Maybe.
some weird shit.
But dude, I just remember we call it the RSXE because it was actually the slowest thing I've ever had. Like we would be
Wait,
be
so
on
what's
the
the
highway.
difference between a Type S and that?
The base came with a K20 A3.
So it's still a K20.
I believe, yeah.
It
Still
was
a
a,
K20.
it was a K20,
yeah,
but it's like the
definitely.
K20 that comes in like a base Accord.
Do you know
Yeah.
the difference between them?
Yeah, the K20 A2 or the K20 Z3,
Yeah.
whatever that one that comes in his
Yeah.
in Dennis
K20
Civic.
Z3, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one where you got more power.
Pretty much,
The
yeah.
ECU is a little bit different. The
Yeah.
intake manifold was a little different.
Definitely.
The trans, that was the big one.
Oh,
It
yeah,
had LSD. That was
Yeah.
the big one.
Yeah.
It's so interesting because they're 4-cylinder NA motors. So I'm like, what could be so different?
Dude, no, you will fucking know, dude.
Oh,
And there's a
yeah.
video, I have it somewhere, where we were from a dig. Like, it's a highway where you have to stop, and then
Yeah.
it's like, go. So
Yeah.
obviously, I'm going to
Oh,
fucking.
yeah.
And it's
Definitely.
just like, all right, let's go. And we're going to Atlantic City, I think. So I'm fired up. And I'm like, yo, let's go. We're gonna fucking rip it 0 to 60 real quick. And I'm already flooring it, and I'm just still yelling at the camera, like, holy shit, this thing is flying. Camera,
No way.
45 miles an hour.
Were you joking or were you like, no, this thing?
No, it was really slow. And
Yeah.
but the thing is, it sounded so perfect.
Did it sound like it was going fast as fuck? too?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Sound
why.
about
That's why
right.
Tyler
Yo.
was yelling and zoomed into the cluster. Shit said 40 something miles an hour. And I was just like,
that was the RX-8 with Miyagi. It just sounded like it was ripping, and it was just going so painfully slow, like crazy.
bro.
Oh
I
my
mean, yo,
goodness.
like, just because it's slow, like that car brought me
Right.
around for at least 2 months until
Oh,
it died.
yeah.
I still want to. I want to get a Honda one day, man. They sound
dude,
fun.
you should.
When you guys talk about it, it sounds fun.
Yeah.
It's a nice car, but
It is.
I can't get over the fact that if there's a rainy day and I want to do something
Yeah.
dumb really quick, I can't.
Yeah.
It's a totally different type
Literally.
of.
I can't get that.
Experience.
I can't get away from it now. Like,
Yeah.
For real.
I need to be able to. I don't even want to have to drift it, but if I get in the car and I feel like doing something dumb, it needs to be able to drift.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Agreed.
That's my favorite dumb
I'm with
thing
you.
to do. Like,
Damn right.
is that why? Is that why? Okay, I need to know how this IS. came
Yeah,
in.
I need to know how.
Oh, yeah.
You sold the Z, and then what happened?
Okay.
He got a G
Alright.
now.
got the
So,
G.
all right, so I sold the 350Z like around Mother's Day 2020. Got laid off from Toyota, collected stimulus checks. And, yeah,
that
We can-
stimmy.
and
we
that
can-
good old
we can-
unemployment. Yeah,
Got that
you can fast
stimmy.
forward to
Man, that was Side Mission City, man. What a great time, right, Malcolm?
What a time to be alive, man. So,
Malcolm was
yeah.
living in those days.
Bro, we were all living, bro. I was at Malcolm and Princess's very nice apartment.
Hey, let's go. Okay,
Bro,
okay.
dude, like it was a fun time. And now we're here.
For real.
Y'all were
We
living,
are
and I was
now.
panicking.
Yeah, meanwhile, Frankie's worried about losing everything he's ever worked for. Me and Malcolm are fucking going to Wawa and drinking 818 tequila on a Tuesday.
No, it was good times though. It was good
Okay.
times.
This is just bad. Like we did not
Hey,
need to be doing that.
Shit, same with me too. Especially when I turned 21 during the pandemic. Oh yeah.
Oh well, yeah, wow.
It was great times.
Great times.
Great times.
Good time to go street drifting, though.
Oh,
Dude, 1000%. That was
Yeah, I definitely did a little bit of that. So fast forward to fall 2020. Yeah, that's when around like October 2020. That's when I bought the G sedan. Yeah, bought it from an old friend out in Chicago, Illinois, actually. Yeah, took it for a test drive. Went to like some business park late at night. Yeah, did some street drifting. I was like, yeah, this is a good car.
Wait,
I definitely
the
want to buy
test
it.
drive or after you bought it?
Oh, the test drive.
That's the test drive.
Yeah, literally. Swear to God.
Shit's different in Chicago.
Yeah, if I was on a test drive and the dude was like, "Hold on, let me turn right here," like I would.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
it's yours.
I mean, he asked and, I was just like, sure. Like, I'm down to see
Oh,
what
he
it
offered.
does.
Oh, okay.
That's
All right,
awesome.
That's
Of
different.
course.
That's different.
So,
That's
yeah,
different.
he offered, which I was
He
like,
knew how to sell a car.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally bought it that night. Oh, yeah, it was late as hell. I want to say it was almost like past midnight or so. Me and
Dude,
one
this
of my
sounds like a bad. That's
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could have gotten.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
All
was
right, I'm sure you
late,
did.
late at night going through the south side of Chicago.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Which
Bro bought a car in O Block. That's crazy.
I mean, my family from the south side of Chicago, so I was aight.
Yeah.
But my
handle
homie, though, I was like, yeah, bro, just stick with me. You'll be aight.
Oh my god.
That's me. I'm friend, and I'm sitting there going, "Hey, Dennis, late.
Yeah.
Can we go?"
Yeah. Where are we going? You start seeing signs. You're like, wait, it's late.
So you get this G, and things are copacetic. You take the car home. Obviously, you took the car home, right?
Yeah, which I don't know how, but yeah, it was also around like fall time when it was starting to get cold, and yeah, you know how it was Midwest winters, salt the roads and all
Yeah.
that shit. Start snowing, so I pretty much had to store it again.
Yeah.
But on some random moments when I had time, like I'll take it out, I'll go street drifting again, and yeah, fast forward to this is springtime 2021 now. It was the season opener Club FR at US Air. I've decided to actually purchase I bought a ticket to drive that Saturday. Yeah, I remember, I pulled up, got tech inspectives, hanging out with some of my friends at Jefferson Speedway that I mentioned, in the early days, pitted with them, and it was my first time like drifting US Air. So I definitely went to the skid pad to show Simba, Burst Speed Mike, and all the OGs how much of a shitty driver I was. Hell, if you ask them, they can tell you.
It was like the buildup was so great, bro.
Because usually how it is at like every Club FR event, like if you're a new driver or like, you haven't drifted in so long or just want to like test and tune your shit real quick before you go out on a track, you instantly get sent to the skid pad right away.
Where is that place where we're all
Where
pitted
is
up?
the skid pad?
So pretty
Where
much,
the booth is?
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much where the skid pad is, like at the main entrance by the registration building.
Okay.
So if you were to go through like the forest, kind of like the woods, like where the little water hose is at, towards that area. Yeah, if you pretty much go through there, that's where the skid pad is at. They like have 2 cones where you can do donuts and figure eights. And if you can show the OGs that you pretty much have good control of your car, then it's like, they pretty much just send
Get
you
on.
in.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's sick.
As soon as I got those donuts and figure eights down, learning tips from Simba, Burst Speed Mike, my homie Mark, who ran Slide Society at Jefferson Speedway. Yeah, and my homie Court, too, who also had a G35 sedan at the time. Yeah, he taught me some shit, too. So once I pretty much got those down, that's when I pretty much went to intermediate. Swear to God, I've only did like 3 laps, and literally on my 3rd lap, as I was sucking ass so bad, I even have a GoPro clip of this too, which...
Oh, no, bro. What's about to happen right now?
Literally after the sweeper, I went in, I want to say I like went into where it's like a dirt drop so bad, I broke my power steering rack.
Oh,
Right on the
Yeah, pretty much right off the rib. Broke my power steering rack.
Oh my
My
God.
drift day was cut short.
How'd you break it? You yanked out the car, or like, you know what? Maybe you drove and pulled it, or
pretty much. I don't know. It's just so weird how that happened. Like I just remember, like I was sucking ass, and I was like, I went in, and I was almost like going towards the grass, and just boom. I just remember my steering wheel just like going towards more this way, and I wasn't even going towards the left. I was like, oh my fucking God. I was heated, so I pretty much just parked it for the rest of the day.
And you drove there, obviously.
Yeah, I street drove it too.
Yeah.
But I also street drove it back, which was super sketchy.
Whoa, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
With it,
Yep, with it fucked up.
I do know that that's possible because I told the story
Yeah.
where I hit the curb and I did drive it home as well. But
Oh,
I also
yeah.
was like 20 minutes from my house.
So the
Oh,
rack,
yeah.
the rack was fucked up, or was it
Yep.
like a tie rod?
I think the rack was fucked up. And I had
God.
the street drive at 2 hours back to Madison, and it was. I mean, luckily my homies were behind me in case anything bad were to happen.
Yeah.
Which it didn't, but still, I will never forget that. Ugh.
So that was 2021.
Yep, it was pretty much spring. Yeah, April 2021.
So now are you working with them yet or no?
Not. I mean.
I want to know where this
Oh
thing,
yeah,
this connection.
This is
comes
where
in.
we're starting to like get in.
Yeah.
So
Shit's escalating pretty quickly
Yeah.
because now Dennis is at his track day and already broke something.
Yeah.
Yo.
So you're a drifter now.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much
Big drift guy.
Yeah, actually, it all started since late 2020 before I even got the G.
Oh, it did. Okay,
Yeah,
that's why
when
I was asking.
Like I kind of asked, or actually, yeah, literally, I want to say the next day, or like during that time when I had the G and broke my shit, I asked if I could be able to like staff their events because they would always see me pop up like 2019 when I first went there, 2020, shit during the whole pandemic when it was a fucked up time, but we still did drifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, went there. Yeah, asked if I could staff. Next thing you know, although John Kim is a shy dude, but hey, shout out to you. I think he was the one that put me on starting grid on intermediate. Yeah, did starting grid. Yeah, basically had the flag. I had control of the drivers and everything. Next thing you know, I was just having way too much fun just vibing out in my own little world. Once I had control of it and like the flow and everything, then yeah, that's where it
You locked in for
yeah,
real.
I started to get locked into this shit.
Yo,
and I was
yo.
just like, yeah, I got to keep doing this. This is fun.
That's cool, man.
It's
Yeah.
also like when you're getting sent off grid like that, you're the last person I see. So like if your energy's up, then my energy is going to be pretty high.
Oh,
I do like to keep my energy pretty high in the car
Yeah.
because I have music blasting.
Oh, yeah, of
like I
course.
always have
Like
it
most folks,
blasting. Has to
yeah.
be. I can barely hear it too. Like I literally, I just, it's just so that when I'm getting off grid, it's playing in my brain, and then we go,
Yo.
and that lap is to that song.
Yeah.
That's my
You
favorite.
literally
shit.
can't even hear it as you're drifting. But the beginning, like right when you go out.
And actually, it depends on
The turn.
and the track,
Yeah.
because like sometimes I can hear it, and
Yeah.
like then I'm that means I'm in there going ha ha, like fucking like singing like fucking like there's a clip of me on
know
my
that's
fucking
right.
Instagram where I'm literally just coming off the bank and just going yeah boom fucking just like throwing it in.
I definitely do the same shit.
Ooh, dude, I want to drift now so badly.
I know, right? Same.
Fuck. Yo, okay, so, but that car you got there, Frankie and Malcolm were right in the back. They do not say cars are nice that often,
Yeah.
and we
That shit
rode
was
it
riding smooth.
smooth as fuck.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like such a left field car for some people to
Yeah.
get into drifting.
Definitely.
Underneath that, what's the suspension like? Is it easy to work on, or is it hard? Is it hard because it's a newer car?
Honestly, I mean, when I was doing like some small maintenance on it, I mean, it's relatively easy. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's like
And it's a
pretty plain
welded in
simple.
there in the
Welded
back.
diff?
Yeah,
Oh no, it's a 410 LSD from GT86 BRZ.
yeah. It's
Oh,
a
wow.
Y38 diff.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
boom.
literally
That's an
just bust
IS.
right
That's
in.
an IS subframe. Then.
Oh, yeah.
I know it. I know
Yeah.
it for a fact. That car, when my car breaks, my car has
Yep.
a salvage title or a rebuilt title, and
Oh,
where it's
word.
welded in half,
Yeah.
I'm almost positive it's gonna break. Like
Let's hope that's not the case.
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
crazy.
knock on wood.
it'll happen. That's the rear end just gonna be driving past me. I'm gonna be like, damn,
God. Jesus. No.
God. But like,
Hey, yo.
but that
That
car
escalated quick.
that car, I loved that Gen IS because it's still kind of an older car.
Oh, yeah.
But like a little newer, but
Yeah.
not too new.
Definitely.
It feels way different than your car to me
Yeah.
inside. Like I
You
feel
know
like
why?
it's-
Because it don't have the Rolex
Yeah.
in the dash.
True,
That is the best part about my car.
That is the best part. I ain't even go
Dude, that's out of that chassis. That's one of the most, and the tails. The tails literally started the whole
Oh yeah.
Altezza tail like movement. But dude, that's a real out of the ordinary car. 'Cause
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
people don't even know that came manual.
Oh yeah.
Where the hell did you find that
The
thing?
amount of times, oh man, I'll never forget. The first time I actually encountered that car, one of my buddies who still does from time to time drift the US Air events. This was season opener 2023 when I pretty much made a comeback, after I took a break from traveling, going to drift events and shit after 2022. I literally, I just remember seeing that car. And I'm just like, what the hell? A IS 250? I was just, oohing and eyeing, just looking at it. I met my boy Isaiah, who had it before me. I was like, dude, this thing is sick. Like, I just remember seeing him just hot lapping. Like, never saw him, fuck up, or never saw it break or anything. Like, he was literally just hot lapping for days. And I was just like, yo, that's that guy. That's the car.
Yeah.
That's the one. Then next thing you know, fast forward to Final Bout Special Stage Northwest, actually. Like, I just remember he posted it up for sale. And, like, I commented, was just like, bro, what are you doing? Don't get rid of this thing. Like, it's an amazing car. Literally, as I was, during Final Bout, like, he hits me up and says, screw it. I guess I can say the price. I don't even care. He literally said, like, dude, $6,000, you can have it.
Damn.
And I'm just like, let me see if I can take out a personal loan from my bank. Next thing you know, they, I don't know how, but they approved my ass, which, I guess I do have good credit. So, literally the second as I flew back home from Final Bout Special Stage Northwest from Portland, literally just went to Janesville, which is like 45 minutes away. Bought it the next day.
Nice.
And I was,
And that's what replaced the G.
pretty much, After 3 years of not driving, because I sold the car like, springtime. I sold the G sedan, spring of 2021.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So you had it for not a long time.
pretty much,
Yeah.
I don't know how, but all my cool cars, they never last long.
Well,
But-
the thing about your story, too, is like you're doing grid, you're doing all that stuff. So it's like
Yeah.
if you're doing grid, then how are you drifting these events? You know what I mean? Like you'd have to drift certain events and then work other ones and
definitely
go back and forth. So there was a good minute with no drift car, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. Like throughout that time too, especially 2022 actually was really when I started playing Assetto a lot and got my own sim rig. Been playing that.
I knew it, bro.
Yeah,
I fucking
learning them.
knew it. I didn't even add that.
It gets better though. It's not just the sim. Ever since I drove my homies, well, at the time it was my best friend's dad's car. He let me drive his 16 valve A86 Corolla at US Air for 86 event. Yeah, drove that thing. Although it was definitely interesting work, but ever since I learned how to drive that thing, and even like last winter actually when I was in Texas for A6 event with me and Hiroshi Takahashi, shout out to you, Kaicho-san. We shared a right-hand drive 16 valve A86 Corolla. Drove that thing, and my homie Tyson, shout out to you too, bro. We had an A6 event down in Houston, Texas at the Houston Police Academy. I drove his 11 hatch, which was S2000 swapped.
F20C in that bitch, probably flying.
It was raw, snappy, and aggressive, and dude, oh man, I loved it,
dude. That's I haven't driven. We talked about this in the car briefly, but I never had the opportunity to drive one. But I'm not even gonna hold you. And I don't know if this might not upset people, but I don't really care for it anymore because of one reason. And it is not a mechanical reason. I love the way they sound. I love watching them drift.
Definitely.
But now I don't want one because when I walked up to one, there was one at Faction, a beautiful one, dude. It was a hatch. It was silver GTS. Everything was whole. So it was like the perfect one for me to like see up close and just look at it. But when I walked up to the door and I opened it, the door was so long, I just closed it back up and I just didn't even bother looking at anything else.
I get that.
It was so long. And in the photos and from far away, you would never think that. And from somebody like me, and I'm going to quote Josh Rebgasm, because when you're in his car, he's like, I'm a really sensory person. And that was that immediately was like so off-putting to me that like I was like, I actually don't even really like this.
And the big ass window frames and everything.
Dude, it's so weird in there. I feel like I wouldn't look cool in there.
It's weird. Toyota does do that sometimes. With certain cars, they make the doors like that. Like
Not the IS.
yeah.
IS doors are pretty short. Even in this one, the proportions of things are still pretty
much. Yeah.
And the back doors, although these ones are bigger, but in my car, the back doors are like that long.
No, it's small. These are small too.
It's barely a door. Like I'm like, oh,
real.
sick. Like, but dude, the IS that 250, I think it's gonna serve you pretty fucking well. It seems like it is. It drives smooth as hell.
Dude, ever since I started driving that thing this year, when I bought it, like it's literally, if not once, usually twice a month, I'm always at US Air just doing like some staff labs, or I just have a day where it's like I'm literally just driving all day, and dude, it hasn't skipped a beat. Like it's honestly the best car that I've ever bought. Like I'm literally just like I drove my local circle track at Jefferson, only bought one pair of tires, lasted me all day. Had so much fun, drifted it in the rain.
Oh, dude, in the rain, that car is probably fun as fuck.
Man,
Yeah, dude, for sure, man.
that car in the rain. Oh my goodness.
You know who has this car too?
No.
Will Ortega.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Will,
he does.
yeah.
He's got a 6-speed one
He was
as well.
hyped as hell when he found out that I got that.
Because not a lot of people have it.
Not for real.
Not a lot.
Like I know my homie Chris out in the Pacific Northwest. He has one because I know I was hanging out with him for a little bit. Yeah, for the Panic Grand Prix, and he had his car out, and he took me for a ride along, and it was like it's my boy. Like, sorry, Chris, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. When you took me for a ride, it was rough. So I feel like you was really, really fighting the car more. I mean, grip driving it, you was kicking ass, but drifting, I'm sorry, bro. You need to get yourself some easy knuckles. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. Then you can really, really hook that hoe.
Is that what's in there right now? That's an easy knuckle?
Yeah, all that's done to my IS250 is silvers, coilovers, 22K in the front, 18K in the rear. Yeah, easy knuckles and Y38 LSV. Other than that, that's it. Bone stock. Nothing else done.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's
It's like a Z. It's like one of those cars you just buy it and you just drive it.
Literally.
I can't believe that Easy Knuckle has something for that car.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I can't find a body kit that I like.
Yeah.
And Easy Knuckle is making something for a car that not a lot of people are putting time in.
Right.
I'm curious if it shares.
It probably does.
It has to.
I don't know
wouldn't
what
be
car it
surprised.
would share with. 06 is what? That's 110 territory?
I feel like all those Toyotas are the
I'd
same
say
in the
so.
front. The suspension,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
they're very similar.
They
It's-
kind of are. Because I
it's
know with
very-
your IS for sure and like JZXs, they're very, very compatible for sure.
very
Yeah,
much so. Like
definitely.
I found out that that's the only way that I can get JDM's stuff, like suspension wise. Like
yeah.
I would need to get 110 coilovers if I wanted to get like
yo.
Aragosta ones
Yo.
or whatever. But that's the only way that I could do it is
Definitely.
cross referencing shit.
Oh, yeah.
I think I do think it's nuts, and not nuts, but I think that it's nice and good that people get to see you on grid, but they will
Yeah.
also see you driving. So it's not just like
dude.
you're there just
Right.
causing a ruckus,
Of course.
which sometimes happens on grid.
Oh, yo. Definitely.
Like that's
Been there, done
amazing,
that.
dude. Hopefully you're do this for as long as your knees will allow, bro.
Exactly.
Because
that's
there's
the
no
goal.
way you're not getting sore
I'm
the
about to say,
day after.
That
bro.
is the goal. I'm going to keep doing this shit till my legs give out, which is, no time soon. Because I'm
Where-
built different.
Yo, where'd you get all your dance moves from?
Oh, man. That's also another cool ass story I love to tell. I've always been into dancing and like break dancing and hell, even sometimes when I be going out to nightclubs or
Oh,
going
no,
to
oh,
like
no, you
concerts
twerking it
and
and shit?
raves. I'll literally just be showing off my hype man moves and boy, oh boy, do I be the center of attention.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with having some
you are
fun,
at these
bruh.
events, too.
Yeah,
For
like
real.
Yeah.
half the time, dude. Like you know how you run into that one friend in the club that be doing hitting one of these.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
No,
that's me.
don't. That's you. You know who that's not either? Malcolm.
Malcolm's the center of attention too. Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
You know what's good. You know what's up.
Yeah. You guys are gonna be dancing at some point.
Yo.
Dude,
Oh, yeah. Tick, tick.
But I'm like, you got all these moves. Like, there has to be some kind of like history with it.
Honestly, with my dance moves, a lot of it be improvised, just random shit I can think of in my head. But ever since I started watching good old Step It Up movies, You Got Served, Stomp the Yard, all those dancing movies that came out like in the 2000s. It's like, they also had a huge impact in my life too.
I've always been so jealous of breakdancers. I think that shit is sick.
I love.
I'm not even gonna hold you if I was lying if I tried.
Dude, you definitely tried.
I was out there sick Googling how to windmill on YouTube, bro.
Just like Justin Francisco, right?
Dude, this is about as far as I could go was like that little like step that people do.
I want to see it before we leave here.
I'll do it right now.
Okay. Can you do it on the table? Why don't you do it on the table? Bro, you know, oh man, I wish everyone could see this shit. Oh shit, Carl. Oh,
talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Okay.
And then in the YouTube video, the dude's just like, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to kick your leg up high in the air. And then pick up the other one and start spinning around. And I'm like, no, it's the windmill. Like, what? It's like 1 foot, and then its shoulder goes down, and you roll on your back, and you're supposed to be staying widespread. And like as a kid, I was like, I'm gonna look weird doing this, and then it never happened.
You gotta do it.
I swear the windmill and
a flare,
the windmill and even just doing like backflips. Those are the one things I cannot do or have the confidence in.
Can't do that stuff
because it's like if I knew how to do those, like yo. Been see my ass do this shit on grid.
Yeah.
But it's like
fucking backflips on grid.
For real.
He said if I was able to do that, you'd fucking know.
Exactly. That's why I'm just like, y'all
dude,
can't.
I couldn't get in. I couldn't do it. It takes a pretty decent amount of like awareness of your body, and I don't have that.
For real.
Have you ever thought about doing like taking lessons or doing anything like that, or is it just kind of like a side thing?
I have been taking lessons actually. Really, ever since I hung out with my amazing friend Chelsea back at home, who my best friend Vince is like really close with, because they would always go to like EDM shows and raves, and they pretty much taught me how to like shuffle and do all that stuff. Ever since I started to get pretty decent at that, every time I'll always hear just like EDM music and you know all that stuff. Like I'm always just shuffling a lot, just hitting it like
you definitely can shuffle.
It's like I'll shuffle, but then I'll just improvise with some of my own like dance moves, and that's pretty much like how I would just like just go crazy with it.
Well, whatever you're doing is working.
Oh yeah,
dude. The first time I saw you at US Air, I was like I said before, I was like, I didn't know we needed someone like this, but holy shit, did we need someone like this? Because this is the best fucking event ever.
Yeah.
So,
we got that kind of goes into this. We ask the questions and shit.
Oh,
we
definitely.
We have F&B asking what your favorite dance move is.
Ooh, my favorite dance move. Oh man, I got so many. Oh jeez. Damn. Usually I'm pretty good at like giving it names and like what it is.
Because I'm trying to think in my head if somebody asked me this question, because I'm dancing, bro. I'm blacked out. I can't remember anything what dance moves that I'm doing or moving or just.
I actually do have a good dance move. It's one of my like, I guess kind of a signature dance move. It's actually based off of an old video game I used to play. I don't know if you guys are familiar with or heard of Def Jam Fight for New York.
Oh,
dude. Yeah.
Malcolm's over here. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, yes. You know. There was this one character called Crazy Legs. Every time you activate his blazing move, which is like one of his signature fighting moves, like he'll literally just start like punching you, do a spinning kick, and he'll like break dance, and he'll like have his legs up in the air doing like a twirling handspin, and he'll literally just like kind of do like a little front flip, and I call it, or in the game, it's called Rock Steady. So it's like I call it the Rock Steady. As goofy as it sounds, I'm just like, I'll pay homage to Crazy Legs. Because I do have crazy legs.
You are crazy legs, bro. I was scared you were gonna be like Tekken, Because that was a game of like where I think of somebody with fighting with dance moves, and I think of Eddie right away and doing the Eddie in that game does that little thing that I was doing.
Oh, okay.
But he's just always doing it.
Yeah.
And then when he kicks, bro, he like gets mad low and just like. Like it was such a cool character, bro. Did you play Tekken?
I would say I played it a little bit with my uncle when I was young.
It's literally just a button type of. Yep.
Definitely.
But yeah, no, that was the only. I thought you were gonna say that at first, and I was like, oh hell yeah.
No. For someone who's young as hell, I have such an old soul. Like playing like all those old games, or even just listening to old music and whatnot. That's really just where I get it from so much. Cause listening to just like old school music from my grandparents, like some Motown stuff, because they grew up in the 60s and 70s, because I was raised by them at a very young age. Like I'd always listen to the Temptations, Four Tops, the Al Green, really just like that old.
That's like a faction playlist.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
That's all of Chris's playlist.
Chris loves
listening or even watching Soul Train. I'm just like, that's really where I be just getting the good vibes from.
Yo, the old school dance moves on Soul Train when there's a clip in my mind specifically of my man's in the orange shirt.
Yo, I knew exactly where you was going with that.
Imagine and his eyes are straight, fucking beaming hard.
Oh, I gotta see
beaming
that
hard,
shit.
like really.
Oh yeah.
You know he on.
Homie was off that booger sugar.
Yeah, he did some nose beers, crazy.
Damn.
But like, he's just going off. And my favorite thing is that all the comments are just like, man's in the orange shirt getting it.
I'm like, yo, that's definitely me in a nutshell.
Dude, like,
minus the booger sugar though.
Yeah.
Yo, being on Soul Train probably was fun as fuck.
Oh hell yeah.
Because
I would love to be on that.
What did you say that was kind of, dude? That's kind of early. What would you call that? Like, would you call that like social media, but not really? It's just social. It was an early social.
Yep, early social.
But it was broadcasted, and that's why I'm calling it like media, like a media social event.
Yeah, true.
But like, they casted those dancers.
Yeah,
Like they're all people.
pretty much. Yeah.
They want to go on. They want to be on Soul Train.
Why'd they get rid of that?
Why'd they get rid of it? They got Instagram and OnlyFans now. With
whack ass.
yeah, like.
Yeah. For real, I should bring that back. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I feel like you could.
Bring back OnlyFans.
Whoa.
Hey,
That shit's on Reddit for free, I guarantee you.
No. I meant the Soul Train.
Dude, I'm trying to think of how we could incorporate that. Every day, dude, I try to, not try, but I wait for the day that an idea happens when we all can unite the people that we have run into.
For
like,
real.
it would be you on grid, or we have a dance party, and like I would like to incorporate something like that.
Yo,
Nick and his crazy marketing schemes.
Bro, I was gonna
Incorporate
say,
Nick.
if he hasn't met Nick yet, he's gonna love Nick.
Yeah, you definitely would.
Yeah, Nick Auto Win 456. He's a Front Street guy, big guy.
I would say maybe I met him.
Yeah, you'll probably meet him tomorrow
You
at
would-
some point.
Oh, word.
You would know. Yeah, you would know. Like fucking talks like
Word.
very New Yorker. Yeah.
Hey,
somebody. I can't
okay.
believe somebody asked him to say the word coffee. That's
Yeah.
kinda crazy. Like she said, "Can you say coffee?" And I'm
Oh
just
my
picturing
God.
Nick in his serious ass voice, coffee.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you're gonna love that guy.
I love it.
I think he can match your freak. You know what I mean?
dude.
Oh, dude. Get
Why,
you up.
why is
Yeah.
Ang Dean 135 saying ask him to say hamburger buns?
Hamburger buns?
Why is that?
Yeah.
Do you know
Why
this
is that
person?
a thing?
Why? Wait, can I see?
Yeah, show him
what's
the-
his name?
Ang Dean 135.
Oh, yeah, freaking Oh, hi Angela. Yeah, hamburger buns. Shit.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, that's my homie's wife. Yeah, my homie, I think he's like in Texas for work or something, so he couldn't make it here, unfortunately, which I'm sad about, but it's okay. Hey Trey, if you're listening to this, I'm gonna dance my ass off just for you, bro.
Will out in Oregon asks, "Yo, how was the shitbox G35 at Affinity a few weeks ago? Did you drive the communal G over there?"
I did, and yeah, Will, I'm sorry, bro. I was struggling. I was fighting it. Still not the move.
What didn't you like about it? Would it need a little, just an extra 10%?
It was just a missile car, like one of their rental cars. Like the arms were bad, and it's been through some shit
Jesus.
in life. Because I remember driving it last year for the first time. I drove it, had my fun. I mean, I was shredding a little, like I linked a few turns, but then I remember posting it because the rear end was kind of smashed, and everybody thought that I fucking wrecked it. And I'm just like, guys, no, I promise I didn't. I ain't that.
It wasn't me.
Like-
It wasn't me, I promise.
Like, I ain't the best, like the Final Bout guys, but I promise you I'm not shit either. So it's like, yeah, I had to point that out. Like, no, I did not wreck it. But yeah.
Where
It
he
was fun,
shop for clothes at, man's always fresh to death. Bro, you see the pants? You see the pants?
Yeah.
I'm about to say, yep. I got
Yo.
on,
Got the
I
Buckies.
got on I
Yeah.
mean, it's nighttime, so it's like I had to bust out the bussies.
I love Boosies, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
Little brisket on the board right now would be so
Don't get me started. Please don't get me started, bro. I swear, dude. But yeah, really. Oh man, I'll never forget during the pandemic, I would literally spend so much of my unemployment money on the shirts tucked in merch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I would buy like their tracksuits, bought some gloves, like got so many of their bomber jackets. Hell, got this shirts tucked in hat on right now.
I do love
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
what's his name?
Oh, Casey, who runs shirts
Casey.
tucked in?
Yeah. He does have a good eye for stuff.
Oh yeah.
And he drives like fucking
Drives like a madman.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He got the juice.
He definitely got the juice.
Yeah.
This is a great question because I definitely wanted to ask this.
Mm.
What's the most memorable drift event? I know we talked a lot about D-Days, we talked a lot about Final Bout.
Yeah.
But do you have anyone in specific that you could like pinpoint
Oh man.
where you were like, I don't know. Sometimes recently I've had these moments where it's like I want to remember this and make sure I try to remember this.
Jeez, I've been to like so many events where it's just
That's
like,
why.
man, I travel all over the place. Man, honestly, I mean, I know I said that Final Bout Gallery changed my life forever because I was just like a young 19-year-old kid. Yeah, who, some dude who used to do Formula D, peer pressured me to go up there. I feel like, Final Bout 4, really, only because after I did Final Bout Gallery in California back in summer of 2021, and I also did Final Bout Gallery also summer 2021 at US Air. Yeah, started to get big in the West Coast, got big in the Midwest for sure, met all my Midwest homies. But yeah, Final Bout 4 when I wore my shirts tucked in jumpsuit.
Yeah, the jumpsuit.
had
Dude,
my
I remember
afro.
that. That was my first Final Bout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And
was-
I definitely remember seeing you in
Yo.
the denim suit.
Yeah. That was when
yeah.
I really made my big debut. And
Yeah, that might have been when I first.
It was fucking drizzling, like
Yeah,
I had to
I do
alright.
remember. Yeah, it
Like-
was drizzling. Because, every fucking Final Bout, it always raining.
but it was gloomy. It was definitely gloomy out. Like it
True,
wasn't
I
sunny.
do remember, yeah.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Yep. So, yeah.
Yo,
I-
tomorrow's gonna be insane.
For real.
What
Oh,
the
God. Just
fuck?
thinking about it, I'm just like,
That gallery event gets mentioned so many times. That, like,
Yeah.
but no, not just because it was really good, but the people that
Yeah.
I've been meeting here, they're
Yeah.
like, who was the one guy who said, when was the last time you were here? And he said gallery.
damn.
I can't
Yeah.
remember, but that was 3 or 4 people that I've spoken to.
Was
where
it Damon?
It might have been Damon on Camryon Bronze's
Yeah.
Oh,
pod.
word.
But like that was the last time he was here. And
Yeah.
I've spoken to other people, and the last time that they were here was also gallery. That guy at Lee's house walked up to you and said the last time that I was at Final Bout was at gallery as well.
Damn.
Like
Yeah.
this one this year 7
This is a big one.
is just like attracted every
Yeah.
single
That's crazy.
demographic and
Yeah.
person from all over the place, and it's kind of nuts.
For
Yeah.
real.
It's really nuts. Like, and everywhere we go, it's just mad people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, God damn. Like,
I think this is. I mean, I said it before we left. I was like, I feel like this Final Bout is going to be
Oh yeah,
One for the books for sure.
it's definitely gonna be a doozy for
Yeah.
real.
Can't wait to see you out there too.
Dude, I can't wait to show y'all my special costumes.
Oh shit.
I would say the one I'll be wearing for tomorrow on Saturday, it'll be definitely something that you all will remember forever. I've worn it before. I just decided to bring it back from the dead because it's my prized possession, and I've always kept getting memed for this for the longest time ever since I wore it.
Dennis.
So yeah,
I can't wait.
I'm bringing that back just because screw it, because why not?
Yeah.
And I'll probably get memed for it again. So
Who
fuck it.
cares? Yeah, fuck that.
But Sunday, because usually every Final Bout, I'm always wearing something flashy and wild and interesting, like on the Saturday. But Sunday, I'm just wearing just normal clothes. But Sunday, it was definitely a last minute improv where it's like, yeah, I'm bringing my other costume.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't consider it a costume, but it's like, yeah.
So we got outfit changes and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Sunday is like, it's another one that y'all probably will remember too. But Saturday's one though is like, yeah, it'll be the one.
That's amazing, dude.
Just cause.
I love that shit.
Dude, those are all the questions because I kind of like that we've been posting them kind of quick.
Well, yeah. It's also like, I mean, I don't know when people are listening to this, but we're recording this shit at 11 at night before Final Bout in the conference room of the Borders Inn.
This is kind of sick. I'm
This
not
is
gonna
the
lie.
hotel that all of us Club FR staff members be
Yeah.
at. Yeah, for like, for a fat ass minute.
Dude,
Now that I'm thinking about it.
first time I came here was 10 years ago, which is fucking crazy. to me.
Did you use the conference room for a podcast?
No, but we definitely looked at it and we're like, that's a creepy ass room.
It did look creepy with the lights
Yeah.
off before we got in here. Like
Yeah.
it looked like a really dystopian looking.
It's just crazy.
The back rooms or like
Yeah,
that.
really.
Yeah.
Like that go to the back rooms right there.
Yo, you're the one
man.
that told me about that shit, the back rooms or whatever.
Dude, that shit's scary as fuck. Like the
Yeah.
Disney back room.
I want to, dude, that's weird.
I want to go to. Yeah, you're getting kidnapped. That's
Right.
I want to,
yeah.
I want to like get in. I want to look into that shit because that shit was weird. when
Dude,
you were
you
explaining.
ever? When was the last time you were at a mall?
I was at a mall.
Yeah,
I want to say.
a long time ago. I feel like
shit.
not
Actually, last week. Just
Oh,
to
right.
go to.
He's like yesterday.
I would say just to get some Asian food from my favorite spot at the mall.
Panda Express.
No, it's
damn it.
I would say I gotta shout them out too. It's called Cato's Cajun. Literally, yeah, it's a family-owned business. Oh yeah, super nice folks.
Damn,
I'm so hungry right
Yeah,
now.
that,
They
you,
orange
you
chicken, they bourbon chicken, and they shrimp fried rice.
Oh, you gotta
I'm
stop.
like, brother man.
that has nothing to do with what I was about to say, but fuck.
I say, you better give me peace. Don't make me beg. Give me peace.
Dude, that has nothing to do with what I was about to bring up. But yeah, I agree. Yeah. But the backroom shit is that in the mall. That's where I think of it because I worked at a mall for a little bit,
Oh,
and
jeez.
when you work in the store, you have to like do shit
Yeah.
like take the trash out, and
Yeah.
you.
Of
No one's
course.
walking through the mall with the trash bag.
There's all back hallways.
So the back hallway system of a mall when it's late at night, like I was
Yeah.
closing up the fucking store and it's like, all right, well, we got to walk out the back. And one of my first days, they opened up that fucking back door and they were like, all right, see ya. And everyone split.
Damn.
And my car's in the parking garage. Like, I don't know how to get to the parking garage now. And I can't walk back into the store because now it's all locked up. I was literally in Garden State Plaza doing this shit.
Dude, when I didn't know that existed. I never worked at a mall. When we were fucking around a mall as kids and we opened that door and we found that hallway, we
It was
were
probably
like,
fucked. You were like, what the
fuck
heck?
is this?
Whoa.
Like this is a whole nother realm.
And none of it is finished.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like hallways. It's like fucking really industrial looking area.
It's like a horror movie.
That was the
yeah.
scariest shit ever, dude.
yeah.
Like 10:45, 10:30 at night. I was on a probationary license. I told my boss, dude, my boss was hot as hell back then.
Whoa.
I know her name still, I think. First name was Danelle. I hope she listens to this and goes, damn, yeah, you right. I was fine. But
Oh my god.
Shit.
the back
Hey, what's
rooms
good,
back
shawty?
there, I sat there and like, yeah, everyone split. And all I could remember is like, okay, I'm stuck here now
Yeah.
forever.
It's like
Until
you
the
need
morning.
a map to get out of there.
Oh, hell
Yeah,
no.
dude, that was crazy.
Hey, Lee, I'm taking the stairs.
That back room shit. Do you have anything else you want to share, Dennis?
No, that's a damn good question. Not that I can really think of. Yeah. I don't know. Usually I'd always have some, but nah.
All right, then I have something.
All right, run
you
it
being
up.
around in the community right now is something that, again, Frankie has mentioned, something that we all need because it kind of lightens it up.
Definitely.
So thank you for what you do.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Don't fucking change a damn thing.
Yeah.
I hope that we get to have a conversation again in the near future and you tell me some other crazy shit that you've been up to.
I would love to.
Because your brain's gotta just be always cooking the whole time.
Dude, my head is all over the place. It's that tism, it's that ADHD.
Yep.
Hell, you name it.
Hell yeah.
I got it.
Yep. But Dennis, thank you so much, man.
Man, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you,
You guys
dude.
are the ones that be bringing me the hype. Like all the cars, all the homies. It's like, yeah, y'all the reasons why I be always hyped up 24/7.
It's kind of weird that you get to like interact. Not these aren't our heroes, but like you kind of get to interact with the people that influence you a little bit.
Yeah,
And
literally.
I don't really know a lot of other hobbies where you could kind of just do that. Like I'm not snowboarding and shaking Shaun White's hand.
Yeah.
Like what you know? I'm not playing basketball against Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's like the best part of Final Bout.
Hell
It's like
yeah.
everyone's together and everyone's on the same
Right.
level.
Yeah.
Literally.
But
Yeah.
like, well, I hope one day we all get to experience it. Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
driving.
Yeah.
Yo, you get the IS up.
Oh, yeah.
I get my IS up. Finish.
Yeah.
Frankie finishes his shit.
Yeah.
Now we're all driving, and the next thing you know,
Oh, yeah.
fucking who would I be shot? I turn around, and this is the second time I'm gonna mention him on this pod. I turn around, Revgasm.
Dude, I'll know I made it when I'm on track and he's flagging. And I'm like, okay, everything makes sense now.
Yo.
I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh shit, yeah!
Hopefully
I got
one day-
Lemonade by Gucci Mane bumping in my shit,
Yeah. You already know the vibes.
dude. Well,
I guess that's it, right? It's late. We got to get out of here.
it is late. We are gonna get some shut eye. I told Eddie a little while ago
Let's
that
get
we
some
were
bread.
good to
Finishing
go.
it? Oh,
Oh,
cool.
word,
And
word.
Dennis, dude, thank you again, man.
Man,
Yeah, thank you.
You
Took
guys.
time out of your weekend, your vacation. This is not just our
hell
trip; it is your trip as well.
Nah.
Yeah.
And
Although I'm 2 hours away, but
Yeah.
and we're a little bit more. It's not
I'd
that
say
crazy.
y'all the one after this and shit. Y'all are my neck of the woods.
Yeah, dude. But still, man, it's always weird to coordinate with people sometimes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Frankie does this
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
for the group and better the team. And
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I've been trying to do this with Dennis for like a year.
Yeah, for like a fat ass minute now.
Yeah, literally.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's been a while. And we always try to link up, and then we're like, nah, it's not going to
Yo,
work. This ain't going to
for
work.
real.
And we're like, all right. I was like, let's just figure it out at Final Bout.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's
Now
that's
that's
the event that matters.
Too goddamn perfect.
Yeah.
This, I'm like, yeah, it's got to be done. I'm just like,
and look, it all fell into place like when you let it right now, like
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
in a fucking conference room.
Yes.
Dude, we're going to Final Bout tomorrow, bro.
Final Bout
Fucking
7, baby. 10-year anniversary.
Literally.
Hell yeah, man.
It's
All
gonna be
right,
one
well,
hype man versus
100
A
and
lot of drivers.
100 and some drivers.
Yeah.
Shit, getting the giddy up, cuz.
lock in.
All right.
But thank you guys so much for listening. Dennis, this has been a fun one. And good night. Make sure to check out Dennis the Menace. What is the numbers after?
It's Dennis the Menace, the number 2. Yeah, so Dennis the Menace 2 Society 666.
Ooh, I like
Yeah,
that.
it's a clusterfuck. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's okay. But thank you so much. If you've enjoyed these round of podcasts, make sure to drop a like. I know you guys have definitely been doing that because I looked at the number the other day and it shocked the shit out of me.
Yeah, the reviews on Spotify. Yeah.
I didn't look for a while, and
and then it was at 300. And we're like, whoa.
I'm giving out thank yous right now because it is nighttime and we went on a run of podcasts the past couple of days.
Yeah.
These
You
podcasts,
guys are troopers.
we do them strictly because we have fun doing them and
hell yeah.
and for the love of everyone else, the
Yeah.
love that we receive from everyone else doing them. So thank you guys so much for listening. It really keeps us going. It keeps the lights on. It keeps Malcolm fed. Yeah, there he is. He's on the ground.
Malcolm's been, just so everyone knows, Malcolm's been laying on the floor in here because the wires are not long enough.
I'm gonna take a picture of it and put it on my story real
we
quick.
got a photo
There
of
he is.
this.
You are a badass, my boy.
Dude, Malcolm is the guy.
You a badass motherfucker.
But thank y'all so much.
Don't
You
ever
guys
forget
are
that.
great. Thank you and good night.
Thank you and good night.
Sir.
Yo, can we get a photo or something? We need a photo.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. That was That was great for me and Carl, man. That was our last podcast we recorded on this trip, and it was such a fun one. Dennis is an amazing person. He's so interesting. He's got he's had a crazy life already, and he's not even, I don't know how old he was, but I remember he was pretty young. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that one. I don't know what else to say about Dennis, man. He's just good vibes. Very, very awesome guy. And I was on his we are Facebook friends, and I went on there because I was looking for his last name, and he had 5,000 Facebook friends, which makes total sense because everyone loves this guy. So yeah, if you haven't followed him already, check him out. Dennis the Menace on Instagram. You'll see him on there. Yeah, I hope he keeps doing what he's doing. He's traveled all over the country already, and I hope he keeps doing it. Thanks, Dennis.